So, padayon tano. Si ma'am, oy, sa asa-asa naman siya naabot. So, we have here example A. Still on activity 2. Anything real or nothing real. For example, naatay x squared is equal to 36. So, if ato ang i-examine class, ang right side, for sure that is a perfect number. How about the left side? So, pag makita na to ni, then, this is a quadratic equation. So, it is an indicator of a quadratic equation. Basta naatay power of 2. Okay, going back sa ato ang discussion ganina, when we have 3 times 3, or that is 3 squared, kaya ang 3 gi-multiply by itself, and that is 9. So, tanang na ay square root, power of 2, then that will give you a perfect number. So, perfect ni siya, then we can extract the square root of both sides. And the square root of x squared is just x. So, tang-tang. Because x times x is x squared. So, ang iyahang square root is x. And the square root of 36 is positive negative 6. You don't have to indicate the positive and negative sign for x because this is just an arbitrary letter. So, pwede maguna siya bisag unsa. So, ang importante lang guys is i-indicate na to siya pag fixed number or constant. Ang plus and minus sign. Okay, next na itong example for activity 2. We have b squared is equal to 0. So, 0 is a perfect number because 0 times 0 is just 0. So, we can directly extract the square root of both sides. So, square root of b squared, that will be b. And then, square root of 0 is just 0. You don't have to indicate the positive and negative sign because 0 is a neutral number. Sorry sa paggot sa background. Kaya ako ang mga gwardiya sa loyo, medyo na busy na sila kay it's 10:30 na sa gabi. Another example, activity 2, punta sa page 2. When we have this kind of quadratic equation, x squared minus 16 equals 0. So, in this particular discussion class, dili kay kumustik sa rules, mga technical terms sa mathematics. Ang importante lang is dali ninyo masabtan. Kaya anyway, ang mga technical terms na naman dilitanan sa module naka-indicate. So, pag inani, ang shortcut method na to, doon na din siya technical terms sa maths. Di na lang ako to siya dig deeper. Is, kani siya nga number ato siyang ibalhin sa right side. Do dapat additive inverse na ang gamiton. Pero, shortcut, ibalhin na to siya. So, considering that the equal sign is the tulay. So, once ang number, mutabok siya sa tulay, then automatic, ma-reverse ang iyahang sign. So, pabilin ang x squared kani nga side, tapos atong i-draw ang tulay, and negative 16 pagtabok niya sa tulay mahimo na siyang positive 16. And we know that 16 is a perfect number, so we can extract the square root of both sides. And then this is x, and then this is positive and negative 4. Sa akong balikon, pag inani ang number, atuwa siyang i-transpose or ipatabok na to siya sa other side. Considering na ang ato ang equal sign is ang tulay, so pag ang number motabok siya sa tulay, then automatic ma-reverse ang iyang sign. So x squared magpabilin, which is equal to negative 16 mahimo positive 16. Then extract the square root of both sides. We have x, or the square root of x squared is x, and the square roots of positive 16 is plus and minus 4. So still, this is a real number. Okay, last example for activity 2 on page 2. So when we have m squared is equal to 25, negative 25. Then, considering the 25 is a perfect number, kani po siya perfect, so we can directly extract the square root. But since on the right side, negative 25 man siya, so dili na to pwede ma-extract ang iyang square root. Katong i-discuss ako ganiha na this belongs to the complex numbers. So automatic ang i-answer lang anak ninyo sa inyong module kay grade 9 pa man mo, ayan yung labara yung uluan ng complex numbers. Ha? Kay ako yung sugdan na murag maugmaan pa ta anang complex numbers. So this is the not real root. So ano lang, chill lang. So basta kay negative number tapos i-extract nimo ang square root, so not real na siya for grade 9. Diya lang sa ta, ha? Dili sa tamag labad-labad sa tong ulo. Wala na itiman ni guys. Okay, padayon to guys sa activity 3. What made me? So, the quadratic equations nga naa diari are combinations of extracting square roots and factoring. So, we'll start with extracting square roots. And usually, nag-start siya dili mga perfect numbers. Like for example, we have this. Okay. So based sa ang previous discussion ani nga topic, kani nga number ato ang ipatabok sa tulay. So we have 2x squared, draw the tulay, and then negative 32 ang iyang inverse sign, mahimo siya positive 32. Upon inspection, notice that our numbers are not perfect. So we need to find ways, just like video rots, para mahimo siyang perfect number. So we'll try to divide both sides with 2. So ang technique ani guys, tantawa lang ninyo ang number nga tapad sa x squared. So, maura po na siya ang inyong i-divide ang both sides. So, dili ta maglantaw. Ayaw lantaw dili. Okay, divide mo na siya to 32. 2 divided by 32. Fraction ang result. So, we have 2 divided by 2. That's 1. Or x squared. Understood yun ay 1 dili. Just equal to 32 divided by 2 is 16. So from here, notice that these are now perfect numbers. So we can extract the square roots, both sides. So this is x, and this is plus and minus 4. Okay, so there you go. Another example for activity 3, page 2, still under extracting square roots. When we have 3y squared minus 12 equals 0. Again, we'll start with transposing this number on the other side of the equation, or itabok na to sa tulay. Ito ang sinampang ko yung pag-solve. So that leaves you with 3y squared on this side. Then draw the tulay, and negative 12 will become positive 12. You may or may not write this positive sign. Then, upon inspection, these are not perfect numbers. So, as I said, dili atong bantayan, kanang tapad siya sa y squared or x squared, or kung sa inyong ganahan nga letter ang gamiton. So, this is divided by 3, divided by 3. So, both sides divided by 3. So, 3 divided by 3, that is 1, or just y squared. So, understood nga na ay 1 di ari. Pero, di na natin isulat. Then, 12 divided by 3, that is 4. So, notice that both sides now are perfect numbers. So, we can proceed on extracting the square roots of both sides. So, this is y is equal to plus and minus, what is the square root of 4? That is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. So there you go again.